All right, welcome to the Select All podcast. What are we talking about today, Ali? What are we
We got
talking
the
about?
Apple event that just happened yesterday. High level.
Boo.
I know. Boo. Mo's not here today,
where
so you
are
can't even
you?
back him.
Where's Mo? This is
We need the Apple hater.
Exactly.
so they had the Apple event. So they released new iPhones and new Apple Watches. To summarize, basically the iPhone 15 is the iPhone 14 Pro, and the iPhone 15 Pro is like it's got USB-C now. I don't know if you know the switch on the side.
Wait. Hold up. You're like. So basically, the Apple 15 is actually the Apple 14 Pro.
So basically, you can save $500 by just waiting a year.
People are not very.
And in Apple's case, you'll save $5.
And then they got rid of like this switch here. This used to be like an iconic iPhone thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, it goes on like vibrate, and then
Yeah.
they made it a button.
Ooh.
Yeah, people are not happy at all about that because like even myself, when it's in my pocket,
Yeah.
when it's in my pocket, you can feel it, and you can like, okay, it's on vibrate. I don't need to worry. If you're in the middle of a meeting and you can't like take out your phone, you can like feel it when it.
Yeah.
Now that it's a button, and as of right now, you can change what the button does. Okay.
Okay.
But you can't like change it to like, let's say double tap. Like let's say I decide to keep this button to like be my like vibrate versus not vibrate.
Right.
It's not like I can make it do other things like triple tap. It like turns on the flashlight. You can either
Like
change
it
it
would.
fully to turn on the flashlight or change it. So like it didn't really like add functionality in my opinion.
Right. Sorry, I took it to the extreme when you mentioned that, like the button changed. I always like to take it to extremes because it's funnier. Because they'll be like, there's people in the third world dying, and this guy's like, people are not happy about this button.
Wait, Ali. So they took out the slide button and they added an actual button. Is that what you're saying?
So now there's 3 buttons over here. 1, 2, and then this button. This will be a button.
Okay, so the slide is gone.
Yeah, it's a 3rd button there now.
Oof. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah. I remember, so I used to own a OnePlus. Shout out to OnePlus. I don't know what happened to them since the last few years, but they
Yeah.
were amazing. They had the slide button, and that was so clutch, especially like in religious settings. Like, for example, like at church, you don't want to take out your phone, but you forgot to put it on vibrate. You can just slide the button while it's in your pocket, like Ali said, and you're good to go, right? Or if you're in a meeting, something important, man, that's tough. Yeah. That was hard for me to get used to once I switched out of OnePlus. So I can only imagine for all the Apple people out there.
Like I'm
Yeah.
sliding that switch all day.
Yeah, it's clutch, man. And then when you're expecting an important phone call, you just slide it the other way,
Yeah,
so you can ring it, right? Yeah.
He was sliding and switching just for fun. He'd be like,
Yeah.
Now the only thing you could slide into is your DMs.
That's yeah. So okay, so they got rid of the button. What else did they get rid of?
USB-C charging.
Oh, they included that. Okay.
Yeah, what else did they take away?
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Finally. No, cool.
Yeah. What else did they get shittier at?
Just see all the comments in some of like I was watching some like YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Like 2025, Apple is no longer including the box. with your phone. Just like keep it.
That's too funny.
It's just like they keep taking stuff away.
2026. They make you put the USB-C plug in.
Here's the USB-C port. Here's your phone.
Good luck. That's an added extra premium to be able to do that. $300 on top.
2030 is going to be build your own iPhone. Here are the parts.
Honestly, man.
So, yeah, like I was expecting.
2035, they go back to VHS. Like, fuck.
Back to the flip phone.
Yeah.
We got stuff from scratch. We got no more innovation. Take it back.
So no major design changes then?
It's gonna be made out of titanium now.
Okay.
Very light.
Okay, that's fair.
Titanium is what I guess space rockets are made out of. So these phones can go to space and back and not break.
I love it. I love it, Ali. Good.
That's
Good.
literally the commercial.
No way.
Yeah,
They
talk
would
about
do that.
being able to take it to space and back. That's part of there.
Well, didn't they name the event Wanderlust or something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Which I don't know what the hell that means.
So that's
So
yeah, they got,
essentially,
21x zoom or whatever, like the Samsungs and
no, finally catching up. I see.
Any new colors? Some nice, cool colors, or
titanium colors. Is it
what do you
titanium?
mean?
What does
do you
that mean? This episode is great. I love it.
What do you mean titanium color? You mean gray?
What is that gray one actually called? It actually got a name. It's
Oh.
like original titanium or something.
Very original.
Yeah, there's like a blue titanium, like black titanium, a white titanium, and like a titanium.
Yeah, so gray.
That is too funny.
This is gray, man.
That's titanium.
So
Got it.
this is what? This is the white version. You got
yeah.
black. You got
Blue,
What's
and
this?
then you just got light gray. That's what it is. It's not titanium. It's just light gray.
I'm probably gonna get the titanium.
I want to see a bigger picture.
I wanna go to space.
Oh, there we go. All right, let's go. iPhone 15 Pro,
I want to go to space. You know.
natural titanium,
That was the word.
blue titanium. Okay, white titanium,
Ali's
black
like,
titanium.
I probably won't make it to space, but my phone will.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's standard 128 now. Storage.
It's been 120 for a while.
Are they the only phones that goes up to 1 terabyte?
That's actually pretty impressive. But it's also $2,100.
Yeah.
Right to the
I mean,
I guess
Actually,
it is kind of the
A bunch of new
computer
phones are that expensive now. I remember when the Samsung S20 came out, it was around like $1,800-$1,900 as well.
but isn't this price range like usually for the folds? Like I know the folds, any of the fold phones that are out, they are around that price range, no? But you're talking like a regular, like a S, whatever, what are they at? 25, 26? I don't even know.
Yeah, and then this is the pros, and you also have the non.
Just ignored your question.
I know. I was like, yo, what? Okay, I'm just gonna move forward.
you spent 20 seconds on the question. Alan's like, yeah, so moving forward.
Yeah, so
What was your question, Trent?
I don't know.
remember it. I don't remember
I don't know
anymore.
what. Same thing, bro.
I'm dead. This is too
Which one's
funny.
right for you? Oh, so what are these colors? So these are the right. This is not titanium.
Those are the 15s. Open that up. That should be the 15s.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
not Pro. So it also has the island now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the dynamic island.
Yeah.
Oh, so they added I'd never seen pink before. Or did they always have pink? Also, this only goes up to 512.
Wait, the color
Interesting.
change made it go to 512?
No. This model only goes to 512.
This is not the
Oh.
Pro.
Oh, this is not the Pro. Okay.
This is last year's Pro.
This is last year's Pro. Yeah, exactly.
That is too funny.
And then released
And next year's not Pro.
That's too funny. Dude, it's so true. That's literally what they do. Oh wow. Can you go back actually? We're to the phones? Did you see that switch from Android? Wow.
What?
Where?
At the end of that list.
No way. Let's see. What is this? Will it eat? Oh, wow. These guys are really trying to.
Get $90 for your Android smartphone.
Oh my god. That's. Oh man.
It'll pay for one half of your microphone in the iPhone.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
it doesn't even
man.
matter. They're not even saying, like, doesn't matter.
That's
the most you're getting.
disrespect, bro. That's disrespect.
That's
So you
such
telling me I
disrespect.
take the latest Google Pixel and I'm
That's
you're
probably a
putting it
marketing
like
move on
$90?
them. That's probably
Oh,
a marketing
100%.
thing. It's probably trying to make you, yeah, right?
For sure. Because no person with a brain would trade that in for $90 unless. I mean, if you
But
have a shittier phone, you're getting like $20.
But it's such an easy marketing thing because any Google company could or Android company could be like $1 for your iPhone. Like nobody's gonna do it, but it still makes it seem like you're fucking peasants.
Yeah.
Well, what else? What else did they talk about?
Watch
Series 9, I heard.
Sorry?
Yeah, watch Series 9.
Yeah.
It looks like the Fitbit.
I'm more invested in the phones, to be honest. But the cool thing here was like, I guess if you do like this, it like activates stuff on the phone and stuff on the watch.
But I think that's even on the current ones.
No,
It has that ability. Really? Are you sure?
not that I know of. They were talking about it. It's a new announcement. I don't know.
I think they might have included more functionality, but I'm pretty sure one of my friends, I think you know her, Ali, but she's very into Apple products and she does that. Also, it's really cool. Like she'll be driving and the watch will buzz when she has to take a left or right turn.
Yeah.
Like it'll
No
let her know.
way.
Yeah. Like it'll let you know, like, oh, like you're about to come to a
Based on
turn.
maps? Like based
Yeah.
on maps, you mean?
Yeah, because
Like-
it's hooked up. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I've seen like my brother-in-law has he has one of the older Apple Watches, and he'll use it to, you know, view his text, pick up calls if he needs to, you know, whatever he wants without even pulling out his phone.
Yeah.
I think you can text on there too, right? Like quick text, I guess, directly on. Yeah, that's pretty
Tried
sweet.
using smartwatches. I have a very hard time with them. I'm just like, the screen's too small for me, in my opinion. Like, I'm just gonna pull out my phone.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Even if the text you wanted to send was like a yes or an okay or something like that.
Yeah, because I'm probably trying to read the message, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, when I had the watch, this is what always would happen. I'd read it and instantly pull
Yeah.
up my phone to respond. So it's like, I just pulled up my phone anyways. And
Interesting.
even if I'm saying yes, okay, or something short, I think I'm just so much faster on my phone. Even though, yeah, I agree. I probably could have done it in the time I took out my phone, but I'm just so like accustomed.
It was the fact that you were accustomed to it, because I have friends who use it and it's like they'll be like texting on it like right, like 5 hours later, hey, like you coming?
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
but
funny.
no, they actually do use it a bunch.
That's cool.
So that's the phone.
What
I'm
else?
pretty excited for it. Not pretty excited for it. I mean, sorry. Everybody's like saying like, yeah, like, it's pretty bad, like the innovation. But at the same time, is any company does like what innovation's happening on Android? You know what I mean? Is
Whoa,
Android
whoa,
year
whoa.
to year?
Hold
having
up.
big
Hold up.
innovation?
The Google AI assistant is pretty damn good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Like for example, this morning I was getting a call, and I can do what is called a call screening.
yeah.
Can iPhone do that?
No.
Maybe next year.
Yes, Turan, that was good.
You set him up for that.
That was good. You walked into that one, yeah.
All right, let me just unscrew my mic so I can drop it.
Oh, too good. All right.
But what was I saying? No, I don't even know what I was saying.
Call screening.
Call screen. So for example, I got a call. I was working, so I just could click the button, and the AI assistant would let the other side know that I'm screening the call and to state name and why they're calling. And then they will say it and the AI will convert it to text. And I can see live as they're talking what they're saying. And just from me reading, I can decide whether to pick up or not. Yeah, go ahead.
Would you not pick up? Because then wouldn't it be clear that you have ignored this person at this point?
No, not necessarily. Like, let's say you're in a meeting,
Yeah.
right? You call screen,
Mhm.
right? And you want to know, should I walk out of this meeting or not right now? Like, how important is this, right?
Mhm.
If it's like, you know, like my wife's like, we need some more ice cream, and I'm in like an important meeting. Unless she's like, I'm going in labor, like you need to go, right? There's like 2 level variations, like of what types of text there might be, right? So
But
I think it does help.
I would use that a lot for unknown numbers.
Yeah.
And, on my end, it's typically like, because it's
And that's what it
marketing
was.
Stuff, it's a lot of like sales reps, because my information's on a lot of like client stuff. So you get a lot of like calls and stuff for our client. And some of these people, you can't just say no. Like sometimes it's like Yelp and TripAdvisor, which are known to like destroy your reputation if you say no to them and stuff like that. It's bad. So like I just like it's difficult, and I feel like if maybe they wouldn't know about it, but if they were to just get the call screening and not answer, like, oh, this guy's just ignoring me, instead of just like he didn't answer the call.
No, but I think you can pick up like right away.
Yeah.
Like if the moment they say it's
I don't want to talk to
TripAdvisor,
them.
but
It's
then
better
you
to
wouldn't
ignore
pick
the
up
call than
anyways.
to answer it. Huh?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like I don't want to talk.
I
like,
see what Ali's saying.
Yeah.
I see what Ali's saying, because what happens is, because some of them they're using, sometimes you get the automated spam, right?
Yeah.
And by you doing a call screening, it's as if you're picking up the phone, which tells the other side that you picked up the phone. And I noticed that actually, because I've been doing it to this one number, and I should just block the number. But I've been doing it, and it is interesting now that I think about it. They've been calling me constantly, even though I keep doing the screen calling. It's complete spam. Like, it's like those Chinese automated voice messages on the other end, right? And so, like, when I'm reading what they're saying, it's like gibberish. I'm like, what the hell is this, right? But they're continuously call, and now it makes sense. It's because they're viewing it as I am picking up, so let me call again.
Right. It's hilarious. I remember there's a news on Hacker News. I think it was like a couple years ago. This guy made an AI using like text to speech, but it was able to communicate automatically, right? And so what he ended up doing was he would always get these like calls from these companies, like always. For some reason, his number was out there, and he would just get calls like these all the time. And so what he did, he got annoyed, so he made this bot where when they would call, it would detect if it was any of his numbers or not, and if it was a like another automated bot, right, or even a person, he would act as if it's him, and the AI would continue the conversation for a good 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, just to like get them more and more cost without basically leading to anything. Right, so these AI bots would just keep chatting with the other bot, right, and they would just keep going, and it would just accrue more cost on their side, right, just to piss them off.
Oh wow. We sidetracked there a bit though. We were talking about Android
and
Other
innovation.
innovation things.
and innovate. Yeah, so that's one of them, right? The other thing I can think of is things like the keyboard. I don't. Does Apple have like what do they call it, Cole? The swipe keyboard where you're not typing, but you just
you don't actually.
you're drawing on the keyboard.
Yeah, we have.
Can Apple can do that?
Yeah.
When last year?
Yeah, actually. like 2 years ago, I think. Or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is
Swipe
like-
came out like
that's like
in
2000.
university for us, bro.
Yeah. I remember I had a name.
Here's another one. So this isn't available in Canada just yet, but I know it's available in the States. When you're making calls to 1-800 numbers, and you got to go through the different stages in the call, so you can let the AI do it for you. The AI will do it for you. So again, you on the call, the AI will put on the screen what your options are, and so you just select. So you don't have to sit through it. You just read it. Okay, this one. Okay, this number. Right, that number, and done.
And then when the music starts playing, it'll wait for you. And the moment it's like ready, it's like it'll be like, all right, they're here, and then it'll give you like a message and be like, all right, do you want to jump on the call?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And we're just getting started. Bard is just getting started too. Wait till Bard gets like good.
But wait for 5 years when Apple comes out with their AI.
Then they're gonna give you a titanium operating system. Those jokes, man. It's hilarious.
Are we not at a level where it's just like kind of like plateauing?
I feel like the innovation hardware wise
It's limited.
it seems like it's but the thing is they are going in a lot of verticals, right? They are like with the watch and things like that. It's getting a lot more integrated. Android Auto, I feel like everything's becoming like a mesh of like things, and it's getting to that vision that they had initially, right? Like you have a bunch of these devices, they're all connected, and you jump into one, it's there, and you jump into the other, it's there, you go into a different context, it's there. And so I think it's getting there, but it's getting in bits and pieces, and not everybody also has access to all these devices, right? So they can't completely visualize this dream that they have, right? But I think it's getting there. So it's gonna take some time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think eventually we'll get to a point where everything is integrated completely. It's like so seamless. But again, from the hardware standpoint on the phone, I mean, they're trying with the fold phones. I don't think they're there yet. I've seen a few where it looks really nice. I can't remember which one. It's not the Samsung. I can't remember what's the brand, but The problem with me with the Fold is you can tell the center line, like it just looks so ugly, right? So until they get to the point where you cannot tell whether it's a Fold or not, I don't think it'll take off the same way. Because we also live in a day and age where aesthetics mean a lot to us, right? You want things to look good. And then there's the rollable phone. I think LG was supposed to do something like that. Like you could literally roll the screen.
Oh, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, you also have to remember that, like, 2007 was the first iPhone. Like, that's nothing. That's like what?
16 years.
That's 16 years. Think of like that is a like okay, it is a long time, but 16 years from where the first iPhone came to where we are now, I think that's pretty next. No?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Yeah, like we did I think more innovation in the last 16 years than we did in the last 30, 50, right? Like it's insane how powerful.
Wait, do you not think if Steve Jobs was still around, that Apple would
Yeah.
putting out better?
100%. I really think that like they would have gone into a different vertical that they hadn't gone, right? Like I think he pushed for iPads, he pushed for in these new verticals that people hadn't thought of. And I think now they're just improving on the current verticals they already have, right? They're trying with this new Vision VR AR headset, and that might actually be the next proper vertical and the right step, right? But Tim Cook is an executor. He's not, I think he tries to be a visionary. Maybe I don't know much about him and he is, but it seems as if he's not the visionary type, but he's an amazing executor, right? And that's why he stayed as like Steve Jobs #2. He made his visions happen because he knew how to execute, right?
I think he's a good businessman though. Like the messy deal.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So like they're doing innovation in a business sense, but in a technology sense, it's like I feel like it is slowing down. They don't have that Apple vision. I mean, Steve Jobs visionary anymore.
That's why they're technically always playing catch up, right?
They were always playing catch up.
And think about it. I heard this somewhere. We make fun of the whole catch up thing, but that makes so much sense if you think about it, okay? Because why would I try to completely innovate something brand new when I can just wait for the competitor to do it? And then the next year, because they've already built the brand, they've built the loyalty, right? So forget that. I'm going to focus on other avenues to add more revenue streams to the company. That's exactly what they've done. Apple services, Apple TV, Watch, whatever, right? You name it. Apple Vision Pro.
I agree, 100%. From a business standpoint, that actually makes a lot of sense. They don't actually have to do any of the innovation, right? They just perfect what they have, and they figured out new other revenue streams only because they have a loyal customer base. That's the only reason. And so those loyal customer base will die before they go anywhere else, even though Android has a feature that fucking literally prints you money. They'll be like, no, I want an iPhone.
Yeah. And it's the ecosystem too. It traps you. The ecosystem traps you. It's like once you have an Apple device, you're more likely to get other Apple devices because they integrate with each other.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, Ali?
Yeah, I want that titanium.
It's just like finally some love. He's still on the titanium.
That's all I got. That and USB-C.
Yeah.
He literally
I can hold on to.
I was literally going to ask you because you said earlier, you're like, yo, I'm so excited for it. I know some people were saying like, oh, it's not much of a difference.
No,
I'm like,
not
okay, so why are you excited?
I do need to upgrade my phone. I'm not
But you
that
need
excited.
to. You need to. Oh, you're not that excited. Sorry. Okay.
I think at one point this time I'm pretty excited, and I said, no, I'm not. It wasn't like I'm not. Like I could maybe wait another year, but I don't think I will. Like,
Yeah,
one of
that's
those.
fair. That's hilarious because it's like right after I said like it prints you money, but I want an iPhone. And he's like, I want the titanium.
That's all you got. It's like that and USB-C. Like I could technically, like I don't have the island, so I could be excited for that. But then I could technically just get the 14. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Though my wife got an iPhone as well, unfortunately. But she
First time?
No, she had an iPhone, and then when she married me, I'm like, I'm not gonna help you with iPhones. Like, don't ask me for help if you get an iPhone. And so she, right before got married, she got an Android phone, and for the last 5 years, she has had an Android consistently. But now recently she got an iPhone.
Which Android did she
had
have?
the S20. Most recently it was the S20, and then that broke. And then she moved to an iPhone. But she
Convincing you, yeah.
she says the pictures actually are better, or they seem better to her. It might be a placebo, in my opinion, but
the resolution does look good. It does look good on the iPhone. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Unless you have the highest end Android, like the highest model of Samsung or Google Pixel, the lowest model of iPhone looks good. Like it looks really good.
Yeah.
And the pictures too, the camera is really good.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll give it to. I'll give to iPhone. The iPhone camera, Google Pixel is pretty close, but they use a lot of software to get their work done. Whereas the iPhone, as far as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, it's mainly hardware that's doing the work, right? Or a mix of both, is it?
Probably both. Yeah. But you probably
does it have a processing feature on the iPhone? Like, does it process the image after you click?
The field and all that kind of stuff, and you can like edit the photo. I don't know.
No, I mean like, so after you click it, right? After you click it, are you able to see the picture right away, or does it like process the picture and then you get to see?
Like instant. There is like a few milliseconds. Like as soon as you click the picture, you can't go like click the picture right away. Like it does.
Okay, so it does definitely process it.
I think it has to process it. Like it has to process something. I don't know how much it's
yeah. But. No, all that being said, I think it's like overall hardware and Apple innovation has been going downhill. No, just kidding. Yeah. Maybe next year they'll be a bit better, more exciting. I think the last year's Apple announcement was pretty cool. The whole headset, like people were very excited about
Vision Pro. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. All right. You guys know our thoughts about this Apple event, the Apple innovation event, or whatever they call it, WDC, right?
Wonderlust.
There you go. Okay. Let us know what you guys think about the event, and maybe we're missing something. Maybe Ali hasn't convinced us, me and Taran, about this the Apple company, but maybe we can be turned. Maybe. Let us know in the comments below, and please subscribe. Thank you.